Welcome back, folks. Happy freaking Tuesday, because it's not Monday, if you know what I mean. Nobody likes a Monday. Anyways, tonight we'll be reviewing a rye whiskey, none other than Kentucky Owl Rye. This is batch number 3. We have batch number 2 and batch number 1 here as well. I'm not going to do them all, just number 3. So, it's a 10-year-old whiskey, and it comes in at 114 proof. Great stuff. I haven't tried batch 4, plan on probably getting it. God, that price point is so steep. I know it is the last release of the Kentucky Owl Rye. So I'm excited and not excited. The price point does not excite me at all. I am kind of excited because this is the last one, so I do want to get it. I mean, they've all been really good and pretty similar. So, I mean, I'm not expecting a lot of difference between batch 4 and batch 3, but here we go. Let's get to cracking, because that's what we do. A little shake on, get a shake on. Yeah, girl. You know it. Oh, God, it's got such a great nose. For the record, it's an outstanding rye for what it is. It's a bit expensive in general, but it's an outstanding rye whiskey, and there's not a lot of rye whiskeys that have this profile, in my opinion. So, without further ado, let's get to the nose. Cheers. Ooh, that rye is like right up in your face, but in a nice sweet way. It's welcoming, okay? So it's not like overbearing, alcohol-y at all. None of that. Ooh, you get that sweetness and that cinnamon. Something you expect with the ryes, especially this one. It's very rye forward, and I like it a lot. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes some high ryes are like 75. I'm guessing this one's higher. I'm not exactly sure. But either way. Wow. Craziness. So right when I took the first sip, I got that sweet rye, that sweet bread flavor in my mouth. Right after that, hit the cinnamon. And then after that, it went to a really candy note. So do you guys remember the candy Smarties? That's what I got on my mouth, on my tongue. It's like I just ate a little pack of Smarties. It was freaking awesome. Reminded me of my childhood. 10-year-old rye whiskey. Can't go wrong with these guys, other than the price point. That 114 really brings it home. It drinks at about 114. It's not overly hot. It's definitely full body. It's that rye experience you want when you go to drink a good rye whiskey. With that, what do I mean? You get a flavor explosion in your mouth. It just keeps developing layer after layer after layer. Between the orange marmalade, the rye bread, the sweet subtleties that you get from a really well-balanced rye whiskey. Sometimes it can come in really hot, especially at 114. You think it might be hot. It's not at all. Honestly, it's really balanced. It drinks at about 114, so it's right there on point. Richer tobacco notes on the back end. Some of that caramel. But that rye nose, it's just such a beautiful nose. Like I could just sit here, sniff, sniff, sniff. Oh, it smells good. Cake guy. Awesome mouthfeel. Another thing I want to mention. It's got really nice legs. Great mouthfeel. Still getting those candied notes. A little bit of floral on the back end. A little bit of that orange on the very back end as it goes down. It finishes with some cinnamon, a light touch of pepper. Nothing crazy. You get some leather tones in there. You definitely, that rye is just up front and in your face. This is definitely a high rye, high rye. like 95-ish. I don't know where exactly. It might be 80 to 95 or whatever. Not exactly sure. However, awesome rye. All right. One last pour, then we do the score. You know what we do. It's so good. Okay, so on the back end, on the finish, finishes with a little bit of heat to be expected with it being a little higher proof, 114. Batch 1 was like 110.6, and then batch 2 was like 101 point something. So this is batch 3. It was 114 proof, so it drinks a little hotter. Overall, you get that rye flavor, the sweetness carries through, the caramel carries through, the little tobacco, little pepper, little cinnamon. It's a beautiful rye. All right, time to do score. You know what we do, 1 to 10, no rookie scores, because we don't play that shit in this house. Anyways, so if I was going to rate this guy based on price and what this is, I would easily put this at it's a 7.5. It's a 7.5. The price does pull it down a little because I have had other ryes that I've paid less for that are equally or better in my professional opinion. So with that being said, the price point, this was like $160 retail, and I got this at retail. So, and they go for like, I don't know, like $250 now or some stupid shit. So anyways, I definitely wouldn't pay $250. It's a great rye. That's why I'm hesitating to buy batch 4. It is what it is, man. Like, all three are super similar. It's not like you're getting something different, like the Kentucky Owl the Kentucky Owl bourbons. Very different each time you get one. Batch 8 sucked. Batch 9 was great, you know. Batch 1 and 2 really good. These are all great. Now I'll tell you where this really shines. Now you're like, Spencer, you're crazy, and yes, hello, coconuts. I know this. Okay, that's a fact since birth. Anyways, this is really, really fucking good in a old-fashioned cocktail. Now you're like, oh my God, why would you use 150, 160, whatever you pay bourbon or rye? Because it absolutely shines through. That's why. The proof drives that cocktail. The rye drives the hell out of that cocktail, and it's full-bodied cocktail. Like, again, in my other review, or how to make an old-fashioned, that's what I mean. You want a whiskey that is higher than 100 proof, and this is it. And you get a lot with this whiskey. So 7.5 is the score. Use it in an old-fashioned if you'd like. I've done it multiple times. Insanely good, actually. It's partly why this bottle's been killed. Anyways, thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, and see you next time on Whiskey Review Time. See you later.